Good morning, afternoon. Same thing, all concept, of course. Couldn't really think of like any video ideas, so I decided I would just like lay down in bed as a video idea. I don't know, maybe not the best idea, but I just kind of thought about it like this is where my depression would like me to be. It would like for me to lay here in this bed, not leave, not get up, not go to work, not do anything other than maybe go get food. Make sure I pay my phone bill so I can sit around and watch YouTube right up until the end. Yeah, this is kind of just like this is what my depression wants me to do. It doesn't want me to talk to anyone. Doesn't want me to make any of these videos. It doesn't want me to have any outlook, any reach whatsoever. It wants me to stay right here in this bed by myself until it kills me. Yeah, that's what my depression wants. I don't know. It's a dark thing. It sucks. I've said it before, but every day that you made it to the end of the day, or that you found worth in continuing on the existence for another day, is it's a victory, and you have to treat it as such. It's a victory, because the alternative is just to turn off the lights. You ever seen Doctor Who? Or I like that episode, but who turned off the lights? Like, yeah, somebody just would turn off the lights one day. But my depression doesn't rule me. No matter what it wants me to do or makes me feel sometimes, I still go out every day. I go to work. I go where I'm supposed to be. And I try and make things better. My depression does not define me, no matter how hard it tries to crush me, along with my other mental illness. I just don't let it. I keep going. You know what I mean? I just keep fighting it back, like a beast, like a back beast. I don't know. But I haven't been in this bed all day. I took like a nap because I was mad tired. I woke up early this morning. Early. I think I slept like 5 hours or so. Went up to the cemetery to put flowers, to put the fake flowers on my grandpa's grave that I've had for a couple years. I put half of them on. Well, I mean, the flowers I bought a bunch of them when I came in 2019 to put it on his grave, and they were so expensive that I only put half of them on the first time. So yeah, I don't know. I put the other half on now. I went there and I was kind of just talking to him and crying and whatever. And to be completely honest, I kind of was like a bit of a dick there, because I was sitting there and I was looking at the empty grave, because we have an extra grave. He bought X amount of graves, so like one that's empty, and then one for his daughter Pamela, and then one for him and my grandma. And yeah, I don't know, the empty one was supposed to go to someone. He actually wanted it to go to me, not that it matters. But it's just going to be empty. That's just one of them things where it's like, well, nobody cared enough to, look at that or take their time with that or figure out what was going to happen with that. So it's just gone. You know what I mean? And it's compounding interest, and it's gone. So yeah, there's just a empty grave spot next to where my father is, and the other part of my family, and ideally it would have been for me, and then I'd put my mom and my grandma in the casket or whatever with me, and we'd have all been there. You know what I mean? It's not a thing, because again, it's like, well, nobody cared. It was the whole thing where, like, I've been a failure my whole life. My mental illness rules me to the point where, like, if you had seen me before, or if you see me at my worst, you would think I was nothing. I was worth nothing, and I would be nothing, I guess, because that's all I had been for so long. That my grandpa just didn't have any confidence or any faith in me. So I got 1/5 of, like, nothing. Might as well be. Instead of just one whole home. Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's just like nobody cared when they took care of, all his estate and all this stuff. So it all just kind of went to shambles. The house was sold for $100,000 under to the real estate person's friend or the lawyer's friend. So it's just that's all just scamming and stuff. And again, it's all just like, well, nobody cared and nobody was there to, like, look after things whatsoever. So everything just went to, absolute shit. So yeah, I was kind of mad I was kind of mad there. Because I still kind of hold resentment about it. Like, I don't care about anything. I wish he'd come back and tell me jokes. But the fact that he left me with, my dick in my hand the way he did is upsetting. That my father left me like that. But I hadn't shown a lot of worth. I had done a lot of things, that were very hard that most people couldn't do. But I hadn't shown the worth that I would have a job or not blow my brains out as soon as he died, right? So, I don't know. He didn't leave everything to me. So I was kind of mad about that. Stayed there for like a half hour, 45 minutes, just kind of like, pick twigs off of his thing. And then I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, when he died, I paid like $10,000 out of my own pocket to bury him and to do all the things, right? Nobody else paid $1 out of it. And I still had to pay an extra $2,000 for my car, man. Just the scumbaggery that just happened with that just makes me so mad. It shouldn't matter. I don't know. I miss my grandpa and my dad. You know what I mean? Same person. And I went and visited his grave today for a little bit. And as he would say, we just kind of shot the shit. Like, I just went down there and I was like, hey, I'm working, I'm trying to get this house, I'm trying to do all these things, and I'm sorry I missed your birthday, and I love you, and I miss you, and everything else. And, my grandma's there, and I was like, dude, I wish my grandma would come back, bake us some fire cookies, and I don't know. My grandma spoiled me a lot more, but she wasn't, she passed away almost 10 years before my grandpa did, so you can imagine how close of a relationship I have with my grandpa. Because it's just me and him. Yeah. But yeah, I ran around and did that. I hit some thrift stores today. I grabbed a couple of things. I couldn't exactly find a bunch of furniture that I wanted. Like, there were a couple of things I found that I was like, oh, that's cool. But they were sold. And then the other things I found were like made in Taiwan, made in Malaysia. And I'm just like, I literally live in Amish country. So the idea that I'm going to buy anything that's not just like made in America is kind of stupid to me. So yeah, like the junk furniture that I bought the other day, you know what I mean? Made in America. So, but I scooped this up at a thrift store, $1.50. Same place that I got the like ridiculous True Religion jacket that I was wearing in the store. I needed a measuring cup because I donated mine or whatever. This one was slightly banged up. It was a little bit more banged up than I thought it was, but And it also fit into the weird category of apparently this is like vintage Pyrex cookware, and some of these are $100, like the exact same, like everything. And the cheapest I seen was like $20. I'm like, I just wanted a thing so I can measure stuff when I make brownies. The only two like things I'll cook will be brownies and peanut butter fudge. Neither one of them are good for you or healthy, but that's what this is for. You know what I mean? So I got this for $3 because I needed a measuring cup. I had plastic ones, but I believe I donated them. There's a lot of things that it's like, well, I had those things, and then it's like, yeah, but you donated them. Like, I had real nice entertainment centers and stuff that my TV sat on, and like one of them had like a swivel top, and I had tons of storage space and stuff. And it's like, yeah, you did have that. And then you lost your mind, and you lost your dog, and you did all the things, and now you're starting over again, so you have nothing. I don't, and then I got this. I needed a mixing bowl, so I'm just like a whatever Pyrex mixing bowl. The dude asked me at the register, he's like, "Do you want me to wrap this?" And I'm just like, "Sure." I knew it was Pyrex. I did it better, but I was like, "Yeah, go for it. Do your thing." I don't know, but yeah, I just been playing video games. I've been playing. I'll wear the hat, I guess, because I'm already here. I've been playing Tarkov, which actually has been kind of. I want to say it's been fun, but it really wasn't fun. Like, so the first like few games on streets was like so fun because I could just I could explore around and there was so much stuff. There's so much stuff to loot. Like you literally don't even have to leave your spawn. You're just like, all right, turn around and all right, I'm gonna spend 15 minutes in that building going through filing cabinets. Let's go. So that was the thing. So I've died a lot on that. I've lost like pretty much all the starting kits that I had, but you know, I haven't like lost money yet, other than the kits that I started with. I have just the base game. I didn't pay the 150 or whatever for this for the crazy stash size and stuff. I usually just end up doing like pistol runs. Like as soon as like everything goes bad, or as soon as I start running out of kits, I'm like, all right, I need like an MP 443, or I need like I just need like a pistol. I just need something that I can tap somebody in the face with, and like a panic. And that's usually all. That's what I get. Like I think I played like 10, 15 hours last wipe, so this will be my first like legit wipe that I'm gonna play. And I don't know. Like the game feels great. Like I'm only getting I think like max. I think I seen was like 90 FPS or something on streets, but I also don't have everything turned down as low as I can, and I have like the reshade thing on. So I'm sure it could be better if I really wanted it to be. But it seems good. Like I have no issues with it. I can play for a couple hours without feeling like stuttering or hitching, or like you know how people, if you've watched Tarkov, like I've been seeing people doing like the running man in place and having like horrible connection issues and stuff. I hadn't really been having that. I think I had like one time where my guy did like the running man for a second, and that was it. Like everything else is like money. But again, I have the fiber internet too, so like it's like 400 down or something. So it's like not a question. I don't know. I don't know why people have stutters, but I'm not having stutters on Tarkov. Is what I'm getting at. It runs nice on my computer. So yeah, getting a little bit more in tune with the the mouse and everything, kind of just feeling it because again, it's like I spent a year where I didn't like do any of this anymore, so I gotta kind of feel that back out. Um, yeah, playing Tarkov. Like I said, I think I'm gonna buy Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 just because they're both $20 on sale like together. So I think I'm just gonna buy both of those games because I haven't played Diablo 3 and I do like Diablo 2, and I potentially would just hop on Diablo 2 and like I remember how to bust it out. Like I could, if I bought Diablo 2, I could in a day be in hell or nightmare difficulty or whatever and just start grinding gear or find whatever. Like I don't know. It's something I can do, and I think I'll just buy it now because again it's on sale. And if I get the urge that I super want to play in like a month or 2 months or something or whatever, and then it's $40, then it's like, well, okay, you know, you lost money on it. So I don't know. I'll probably buy that. I might buy Borderlands 3 with all the DLC for $20 because I think the game is worth that. I actually really liked Borderlands 3 when I got the free version on Epic Games. I played through the base game up to like 50 something. Like it's pretty fun. But yeah, I might buy that too because again, it's $20 with all the DLC. Um, I might start playing World of Warcraft again too, but I don't think that I'm gonna give Blizzard my money because I just don't like how they've treated us over the years. Like, there's a lot to that, but I just don't really like how they treated us over the years. The biggest thing for me, where it was just like, oh, you spit in my eye and you really want me to come back to you, was the TBC character transfers. Like, I didn't even want to play at all because the TBC character transfers were just like, I thought they would sell at box price and you just sent all your characters over or something, or they duplicated them or did something like that, and it's just like they fumbled so much of classic and the launch and everything, and I don't want to give them money. And watching Asmongold's video and then seeing Nick CM, and he kind of reminded me of a place that you can go. You know what I mean? Like I already had Ascension WoW, which was something I could potentially just hop on. It's closer to like retail WoW, but you only really do it in classic, I guess. If that makes sense. Because you're still doing like Nax and like old school content, but your classes can be completely different, and like yeah, it's just a lot different, I guess. So I like I said, I akin it more to retail, WoW than classic, but it's retail and classic combined, which is kind of fun. Um, I kind of want a street bike. I mean, I'm not gonna buy one because I don't know how to ride one, but I do kind of want a rowdy BMW S1000RR street bike. Yeah, I might have looked at some of them a while back, but yeah, I don't know how to ride a street bike either. I used to ride a moped. I'm sure I could ride a street bike. I don't know. More things I don't need, but yeah. So I might play. It's called I think it's like Turtle WoW, which is it has one-time rates, which literally make my eyes bleed because it will take me 7 days of sitting in there and playing to hit max level, and it's gonna make my eyes bleed. But I might do it anyway because um, I love World of Warcraft, but I don't love Blizzard and what they've done to it. I love World of Warcraft and I love the community and I love the game. I don't like what Blizzard's done to it and I don't like how it's monetized. And I don't mean the cosmetics and stuff. I don't care about the cosmetics or the mounts. I'm like, whatever, dude. Who cares? That's not what I mean. I just mean like when they do scumbag stuff or they offer the boosts or the WoW tokens or just all this goofy stuff that they do, and it's just like, and they don't do anything about the bots, and it's just they just spit in the eye of the community so much that it's just like, oh yeah, that's how you like to treat everybody. I see it. Okay, that why even bother? Like the private server community, I don't know what it looks like now, but 10 years ago or whatever, like back when I used to play, it was fun, man. It was great. Like, you know, you pop lock the server every weekend, like everyone's on the same page, people want to do the same thing, like so I assume, Turtle WoW is just like Ascension WoW, like every other private server where it's just a large community of people that all want to do the same thing, that are all on the same page and want to play. And they hope that, the server doesn't get taken down or whatever. But, this server's been for a long time as far as I can tell. So, I don't know. I might get back into that. I might not. I'm not too sure. But just trying to kind of keep myself busy. I haven't played Call of Duty again since I kind of complained about it. The hit rate is just so bad. And then the snipers not one-shotting makes me just really sad. It just makes me so sad. Like, it makes me want to play PUBG. But I hate the way that people play PUBG. People just sit in houses in PUBG and just like, alright, I hear him. He's coming up the stairs, left, and... Or either, yeah. PUBG is really frustrating. At least the last times that I've played. Yeah. I haven't played video games today. I think it's like, it's probably 5:30, 6 o'clock if I had to like kind of guess. I kind of ran around until about 2 or 3. Got home. I bought a bunch of food, so I have like kind of stockpile of food or whatever. It was $118 at Walmart and about maybe nauseous. I was like, ooh, that's a lot. But, you buy 4 gallons of milk and a case of Monster and a case of water and then like a $9 like thing of Gatorade that makes $6. It's like, or that makes 6 gallons. It's like, yeah, you spent some money. I don't know. I got French fries and just random BS. I don't have everything I need to make brownies, nor can I find the box because, well, when I buy things, I like to buy them cheap and like, yeah. So there's like a giant box of brownies that they sell at Walmart in the bulk food aisle of some Walmarts, and I think it's like 4 packs of brownies, and I'll just put 2 packs in like 13 by 9, and then just make that, and then I'll just eat that over the course of like a couple of days or a week. Like I said, I don't take very good care of myself. What I put in to me, I just kind of don't care. Yeah, it I don't know. Me and how I take care of myself and like with my food and stuff, it's just not very good. It's kind of just like with everything else, where I'm just like, yeah, I just do whatever I want. This wall is like might as well be made out of particle board. I took another picture of the stair, that's like falling apart at my apartment because it's literally like the whole stair is getting ready to give way, and I told the guy about it like a day or 2 days ago. I was like, hey, the stairs, whatever, and I don't have like I just need a drill and 6-inch deck screws and just you could potentially fix it, right? As long as the wood's not totally rotted through, which it might be because it looks pretty close. But that whole stair is about to give way and it's right at the top. So I took another picture of it just in case I fall through it. I'm just gonna give that to the lawyer and be like, hey yo, like I told this dude like it's falling apart. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, so who knows? If I have a slip and fall outside of my apartment, I can afford a lawyer. I will sue. And who knows? Maybe this will be my nasty, gross house by the end of it. No, I'm just kidding. He has some actually kind of nice houses down the street, and I will literally take him for at least one. Right? If I fall from the second floor of a building through rotted stairs because you refuse to do something, you know what I mean? And again, I'm a maintenance man. Like I know how to fix it. I know exactly what is wrong with everything in this apartment. Like I can look around and be like, yeah, the seams in the drywall were gross. It's probably because of old water damage, and it just needs to be like sanded down and just redone where the seams are. If you cared, and there's just small holes everywhere. Yeah. And then the doors just need to be replaced. Like there's so many things that it's like I know it's wrong, I know it's bad, I know it's gross, and I just like move on with it. But like a rotting stair at the top. Like there's an old guy that lives next door. Like I don't know if he goes out. Like I don't even think he has a car or any. I don't know nothing, right? But the fact is, there's an old guy up to the top of these stairs that eventually, at some point, goes down them. I'm assuming, right? Or somebody else comes up other than me, and I might just fall because I'm so spaced out all the time that like when I walk out the door, almost every single time I'm like expecting it to either be fixed or like something. So like I almost bust my butt or like fall every time because I'm like I assume it's gonna be fixed, and I'm telling you, every time I hit that stair, that thing is like it's coming apart a little bit more. I don't intend to leave this apartment again until Wednesday. It's currently Monday, so maybe it gets fixed, maybe it don't get fixed. I guarantee you, if I held the rent and was like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna bust my butt on this stair," he'd have a problem with it. So again, I can't wait, man, because it just bothers me. Like I see that problem, and I'm like, "Oh, that looks like crap. That wood's like rot. That wood's gone. Like there's not really any saving that wood because he hasn't been pressure washing it and like resealing it every year or at least every couple years, right? It's like all mildewy. It's dry rotted. It's dead, right? But at the very least, if it was my spot and it was my thing, I could fix the stair and make it to where someone could probably walk on it for another 6 months to a year and not kill themselves or fall through or whatever. And the thing is even just there being mildew on, I've seen a slip and fall lawsuit play out recently. Even there just being mildew on the stairs is enough that I would win the lawsuit. So if I was to fall through the stairs because the stairs were dry rotted, uh, at that point I'm guessing it's just me picking what number I like the most. Like, I don't know. I'd prefer for the stair to just be fixed. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'd fix it myself, but I don't have an impact drill, and I don't have screws, and I don't have nails long enough to do anything with it. And then what if I fixed it, and then the old guy falls through or something? Because again, it just doesn't matter. But it's not my thing, and if it was my thing, I would have fixed it in the first 5 minutes because I know it's just gonna get worse. And I don't know. I never would have let it got to this point because again, you have to like if you have a wood deck or wood stairs, you need to kind of pressure wash them every couple years, especially if you live in a place where you're putting down salt or just anything like that. I've almost fallen a few. I've actually fallen a few times on those stairs because they are like mildewy and it's slippery on ice. But yeah, an entire stair at the top of a 2-story building falling down or falling out because you won't fix it is like, I don't know. It's just a whole thing. But I'm getting ready to go in there and play some video games, and I'll probably like eat something again. I think that's all I'm gonna do for the next couple of days. I haven't really moved my apartment or done anything. I could set up a TV and then plug in like my Fire Stick so that I could at least watch YouTube and stuff on it, or I could even just HDMI from my computer straight to my TV and then just do it from there with the wireless mouse. Like I have a lot of options for stuff. It's like I have a lot of options for stuff, but instead I just kind of opt to like use my phone. I think it's just the ease of access. Like I haven't set up the TV spot or anything yet, so I'm just kind of like, I gotta set it up. It takes time, so then I just skip that step and I just roll right into using my phone. But yeah, I'm just gonna play video games. I hope everyone has a good day. I think tomorrow I might. I said I wasn't gonna leave. I might go down to the thrift stores right down the street, and so I can check the Valentine's clearance candy. I'm kind of late on that. It's like 6-7 days later or whatever. But I live in the middle of nowhere. Maybe I'll have like good luck with that. And then yeah, I like Wally. If you couldn't tell, I found a Wally pillow at one point for like $1, and then I got a couple Wally like toys. There's in boxes somewhere. Yeah. Well, I'm hungry. I'm gonna make something to eat. Maybe like a bagel or something. Hope everyone has a good day. Appreciate you watching. Again, I couldn't really come up with any idea for anything, but I kind of want to just like put my points out and stuff for the day. And I thought kind of the perspective of it, at least to start, was kind of cool. Or it was like, this is where my depression and my mind would actually like me to be, and this is where I refuse to be. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah.